Hello, Artful Manifestors. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today, this wonderful day where the sun cazimi with Jupiter in Cancer. This is sometimes called the Day of Miracles. So today we're finding out what is your soul level luck and what that's going to bring for you. And to do that, you're going to choose from one of the cards I'm about to reveal and or one of the crystals I'm going to introduce. I always set my intentions for your highest and best good. Connecting my guides with yours, offering you guidance, inspiration, and hope. All right, let's see what we have here. For reading number 1, we have card number 12, Sorrel. And for reading number 2, we have card number 24, Strawberry. And for reading number 3, we have card number 1, Carrot. If you'd like to know what the crystals are, let me introduce those to you now. For reading number 1, we have Ruby Fuchsite. And for reading number 2, we have Yellow Citrine. And for reading number 3, we have Lapis Lazuli. Let your intuition be your guide. Whichever image and or crystal you're most drawn to is most likely the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings, as there may be additional guidance free there. There's a link to all the readings in the description box below, as well as a list of all the cards that I use. And if I happen to have a link where you can find those cards, I include that as well. Enjoy your reading. Hello, reading number 1. You chose Ruby Fuchsite, which is all about heart healing and vitality. It combines the love-centered energy of green fuchsite with the passionate life force of ruby. It aligns heart and root, healing emotional wounds while reigniting soul purpose. It's all about emotional alchemy. It helps to transform stagnant or suppressed emotions into creative power and compassion. And Fuchsite brings in Gaia's nurturing touch, while Ruby connects to ancestral bloodlines and spiritual courage. And the card you chose is Sorrel, which is about experiencing new things. It's an invitation to do new things. And it can be a literal invitation from a situation or a person to have a new experience. It can also invite in new solutions. So there may be something that you've been mulling over and haven't quite figured out how you want to achieve it or address it. And so be on the lookout for that. There's a solution that could be presenting itself very soon, perhaps even today. All right, let's get some tarot and find out some more about this soul level luck you can expect. Find out how it is going to reveal itself, appear in your life. All right, we have Judgment. And Justice. Wow. And the Eight of Wands. You know what? I feel like you can see these better if I do it this way, right? All right. All right, maybe up here it just doesn't feel right. There we go, that feels better, right? Okay, wow. You know, with the ruby fuchsite, it's healing energy, it's heart-centered energy, and the Judgment, the Justice, what I see is self-forgiveness is actually what they're telling me. There's this shedding of some judgment against yourself. And, you know, you see this, I mean, look at this person with this rainbow shining on them and their arms up. It's like getting this reprieve. So there's going to be some kind of deep realization that clears away some emotional or karmic residue. It's a shedding of shame, guilt, some kind of outdated narrative. And in addition to shedding this about yourself, I also see that it's a forgiveness of others, but at a cellular and ancestral level. Now, you may even be inspired to step into a teaching or guiding role, or it may be just this moment of sharing your truth with someone. And there's just going to be some spiritual synchronicity that validates your own true path. This is your phoenix moment. The part of you that had lain dormant is now rising. And there, like I said, this healing within you is definitely going deeper than you. And I forgot to mention that the reason this card says affection is because there's a little, the book that accompanies these cards has little spells that go with each one. And so if you want to cultivate affection in your household, in your family, you can make this salad with sorrel and parsley, and then pour fresh squeezed orange juice over it. And this is going to increase that affection. So if you have living relatives that you are estranged from, I don't necessarily see you reconnecting, although for some of you that may be in the cards. What I see is this is a soul level forgiveness that doesn't need proximity to take place. So this is happening at the quantum level. And like I said, it's a reprieve for you. It's a liberation. Yeah, it's really quite nice. I'm hearing somebody here feels like a scapegoat where everything was put on them. And I feel that that's lifting. That narrative is lifting. All right, and you also got the Justice card. So this is suggesting like a review of soul contracts. What you've given, what you've withheld, what is owed in love, purpose, truth. So this could manifest as some kind of relational balance, financial balance, and for some, legal balance. It could manifest as recognition for past work, spiritual or literal, physical work, career work. It could be a major change or decision that restores inner and outer equilibrium. And I feel that I feel this one the strongest. So while the others could happen, I feel that a major choice or decision that restores inner and outer equilibrium is going to be what's true for most of you listening. And in addition, it's a chance to speak a difficult truth or be received in grace. So this judgment is being released. And there's this new energy, this new voice coming through that's being received with grace. Like maybe you meet someone or a group of people that are more your tribe and understand you. They're more at your vibration. They have experienced similar things to you, or they're just very understanding. So you're being supported in living your truth without apology or distortion. No longer taking on that role of the scapegoat and blaming yourself. Just understanding and accepting things. And this alignment is not only bringing balance into your life, but it's going to be your magnetism. Because it's going to help you remove a mask and express yourself more authentically, because you are an authentic person, but because of these old roles, narratives, things that were put upon you, you may not have been able to express that unapologetically. And I see that happening for you now. And the Eight of Wands is something that's going to happen swiftly. This is fast moving energy. And so it's going to be these kind of moments are going to be more aha moments rather than gradual unfoldings. There may be messages or opportunities. And really, this card, I'm calling this 8 of Wands, but it's actually 5 of Wands. But when things like that happen, I feel like, I am channeling. These are kind of visual aids, but I am channeling, connecting to my guides to bring you insights for your highest and best good. And what I see is this volcano. They're showing me the volcano. So it's like this eruption, this fast moving energy. So it's this it is this abrupt kind of eruption, right? It's about finding your note within a chorus of voices. So with this healing that's taking place, maybe in the past, you had difficulty speaking your truth, and it had to reach a critical point of pressure, and then it would, erupt and be this kind of explosive expression, maybe perceived as anger, maybe it even felt like anger to you. And it was just this conflict, this inner conflict that you may have had of either being afraid to speak up, not feeling safe if you spoke up, feeling uncomfortable with conflict, and kind of being over accommodating with others, or people pleasing in order to keep the peace while you're kind of pushing down your own needs, and until eventually it reaches this critical point. But what I see is that there's going to be this understanding that is going to like flip the switch so that you don't have to wait for this build up anymore. You're gonna find balance through this new perception of yourself, and not judging yourself or the past the way you did before. So there's this new strength that's emerging. Yeah, and it may seem like it's coming through a challenge or a contrast, but that is going to show you that there's a different way to deal with these forces that seem like they're competing energies. Yeah, so you're finding balance, you're finding your voice, and you're able to express yourself without having to wait for that buildup of pressure so that it doesn't come out as angry. But it's through love, it's through affection. Yeah, it's this really nice balance, with the fuchsite balancing the heart and the root. Root is all about safety. And so in the past, maybe, again, you didn't feel safe expressing yourself. And now there's some shift that's going to allow you to feel safe expressing yourself, safe and rooted and grounded, and you're leading from a place of love. Your communication is going to be from a place of love, both for yourself and for others involved. Wow. What a beautiful message. Reading number 1. This feels just quite beautiful, like a coming home. to yourself. Please let me know if this resonates. I love to read your comments, and I am wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. You chose the yellow citrine, which is about abundance, manifestation. It's known as the merchant stone. Citrine awakens the solar plexus, attracts prosperity, and supports confident manifestation. It's associated with joy and positivity. It clears mental fog and lifts depressive energy, restoring optimism and golden light to the aura. It's also a stone that encourages willpower and creative action. It helps align intention with motion, empowering the owner, the ally, to follow through on dreams. And the card you chose is card number 24, the strawberry. This card is letting you know that this Sun, Cazimi, Jupiter energy is a good opportunity for you to create partnerships. Now, this could be a romantic partnership, or it could be working with others on a project or work situation. So it's a good time for beneficial collaboration. All right, let's get some tarot cards. Let's see what else we can find out about what this Cazimi is ushering in. All right, you have the Princess of Pentacles. What guidance do you have for reading? Oh, I think that was 2 cards that flew out. Let's see. Yeah, it's amazing how they just fly out sometimes. All right, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. All right. So Pentacles definitely can mean money. They're also tangible things. It's earth energy, physical manifestations. So that's what this partnership is bringing about, this collaboration. And in fact, the 3 of Pentacles is all about working with others. There's a new project or offering grounded in healing, nature, or embodiment. So this could be a course, it could be a book, a grimoire, a garden, some new endeavor, whether it's personal or something that you're sharing with others. There's this invitation to start something that's going to become a long-term opportunity. There's also this renewed connection with your own body as an altar through nourishment, movement, and practical care infused with sacred meaning. So, not going through the motions of exercise, but, studying yoga that focuses on the philosophy of that mental state and understanding what each sacred pose does energetically for the body and the mind and the spirit. This is a holistic approach to your self-care. And, enjoying that cup of herbal tea or ceremonial grade cacao, and having this mindfulness, this appreciation, this sacredness infused into these acts, really, just honoring your body in this sacred way. And what I see is this, the princess is the beginning of something. It's a fresh path. It's like maybe you've been exercising, or maybe you've been studying spirituality, but now you're combining these things. And it doesn't have to only be exercise. Like I said, it could be that drink. It can be the clothes that you wear. It's everything that you do. You're recognizing how it can be a sacred act. So it's like everything you do throughout your day is this sacred act. It's this next level because you've already gone through, with the Princess of Pentacles, you've already gone through the Ace, through the 10 of Pentacles. So it's kind of like graduating, getting your diploma, and now you're going to go for your degree. So it's like you're starting that next level. So this is something that you've already been doing, but you're doing it at a deeper, higher level now. And the 8 of Pentacles is mastery through repetition. It's also about sacred work made holy. This is the card of the soul artisan. So again, it's you weaving sacredness into everything that you do. So it could be art, it could be music, dance, writing, knitting, weaving, crocheting. You see these hands. It's like you're putting that magic into whatever you create. And what I see is that there's more momentum. There's like a renewed momentum. Maybe you've been doing things steadily, but now there's these new levels of focus and creative flow. There's some inspiration coming in, this renewed inspiration, and it could be through these collaborations. In working with others, it's going to help your personal journey expand. There's this urge to refine, improve, and deepen your work. And it's not for external approval, but because your soul is calling you to do this thing with excellence. So, the luck is that you're going to meet these right people that you're going to collaborate with. It could be a community, and I see this collaborative energy anchored in community. So some of you could actually be taking a class, an actual class, and The collaboration could be that you're learning something together. And through that community, you're seeing how other people deal with challenge, how other people approach creativity, and it's inspiring you, and an inner reflection and an outward expression. It's a huge moment of growth, both internally and externally. It's very productive. It's, all pentacles. This is tangible stuff. And I see these energetic alliances, both in physical form and unseen. You may even be invited to teach something. So there's definitely a message of learning and teaching. So for some of you, you may be invited to teach, but the best way to learn something is to teach it. It could be in the form of a presentation and, teaching your coworkers something or teaching your class something. And just know that you have invisible help. You have ancestors, guides, and allies that are weaving support into your plans. And I see you being really recognized and valued, supported, and uplifted for the offerings that you're giving, because this is an exchange. Not only are you growing because you're in this enriched environment, but others are benefiting from you being in that environment. It's a very symbiotic relationship for everyone involved. Wow, I'm so excited for you. Please let me know if you're taking a class or being invited to be part of some kind of group project or community project. I'd love to read your comments, and I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 3. You chose the Lapis Lazuli, which is a stone of the third eye and throat chakra. It opens inner vision and encourages truth speaking with clarity and grace. And look at this, you got clarity on your card as well. I love that synchronicity, that confirmation. Lapis lazuli was used by Egyptian priestesses and royalty to connect to higher realms. It enhances spiritual intelligence and memory of soul contracts. It's also a stone of protection, shielding the energy body while allowing the sacred self to express freely. And the card that you chose, Carrot, card number 1, is all about, look at this, we see the third eye here as well. It's all about that clarity and trusting yourself, trusting your inner vision. This is also a fortuitous card, heralding in. It's a message that lets you know that you can expect upticks in different areas of your life as long as you trust yourself, trust your inner wisdom. All right, let's get some tarot cards and see if we can get some more information about how the Sun, Cazimi, Jupiter is bringing you this soul level luck. Yeah, you know what? They're showing me carrots, like how we call the size of a diamond, we describe it in carats. All right, we have the 4 of Swords. Oh, okay, 2 cards flew out. So I'm sure those are the two we need. Let me pick them up. One moment. All right. You have the Two of Pentacles and the Prince of Swords. So there's a stirring. You're no longer in rest, but rising from it. So this is that moment when you begin to emerge from a cocoon, right? It's that stillness just before that moment. You may have been in retreat, healing, experiencing some type of delay. And it's not because you were lost, but because something within you was being rewritten, just like a moth or a butterfly goes and gets rewritten. So now it's time to re-enter. Your voice is ready. The world needs you, needs what you carry. So it could be that you were feeling burnt out or grieving something, and you're moving past that. You've worked through it and you're moving past it. If there was a project that was paused for whatever reason, there's new energy coming in. And I see that you have been receiving downloads, possibly while you're dreaming. Even if you don't remember it when you wake up, you may not remember your dreams. That's okay. Even if you don't understand them, you're still receiving these downloads that are now causing this stirring, this acceleration to emerge from that cocoon. And you may even feel a little bit restless, but it's not chaos. This is that momentum building up, stirring beneath the skin. So the time of waiting is over, and whatever this pause, this restoration, this healing was, this recalibration, it's deepened you, and now you're ready to emerge. And with the Two of Pentacles, it's saying, what once felt chaotic, like multitasking, now it's like this graceful ritual. So it's something that felt like it was throwing you off in the past. Now it's like a graceful dance for you. This pause moment, this moment where you were in that cocoon, recalibrated you, and now you're rebalanced and you're more intentional. So you're creating new daily rhythms that balance your body, spirit, work, and rest. It's that work-life balance. You're choosing, you're prioritizing what is in alignment with your truth. You're turning these feelings of being overwhelmed into a ritual of infusing mundane with magic. You're being guided to invest your energy more wisely. Your time is sacred currency, and you recognize that now after this pause. Yeah, it's like this new direction that you have, trusting that inner wisdom, that inner vision that you have. And you have this ability to walk that line, to shift between worlds with grace. And the Prince of Swords is energetic. It may even be for some of you an aha moment that helps. It's like that spark that wakes you up or jolts you out of this cocoon. And it also is bringing in vision, movement, and swords are about thoughts. They're about communication, words, intelligence, and with the Sun, Cazimi, Jupiter, this Prince of Swords is galloping forwards, but with divine insight. So there is a lot of momentum, but it's focused with clarity. If you experienced indecision or stagnation in the past, that is gone. This is a sudden knowing, and it's not just knowing what you want, but it's knowing what to say, what to write, and how to pursue what you want. It's a surge of momentum in communications, teaching, advocacy. It's courage to speak a truth or express something that you've kind of suppressed or held for a long time, but not shared. And this is the kind of mental clarity that ends any doubt. Like, you know what you know what to do now. So now you have this sharp, focused, aligned thoughts. And this is divine intellect in motion. So you're emerging just with divine timing, not rushed, but ready, balanced with intention, moving with clarity. You're not fearing anything unknown because you trust yourself, you trust your inner wisdom, and you're moving forward. Really beautiful. And look at all the moths here. We're talking about butterflies, moths, and that is you emerging with all this energy, balanced, not feeling thrown off by anything unexpected. Reading number 3, so excited for you. Please let me know if you feel this shift happening, this restlessness, if you've been in a stage of recovery, recuperation, restoration, and you feel the stirrings of this forward movement. I love to read your comments, and I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.